Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now here's Dinwiddie. From downtown. Here's Claxton. Randall with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Barrett finds Hart. Out left to the wing. Randall outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
6 on the shot clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. Hart against Bridges. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. To the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Left side Barrett. Outside Hart. The three is up. Drops in the three.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Outside Barrett. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's Brooklyn.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Barrett. Here he goes. Second chance effort. Randall finds Barrett. Right side Brunson. Randall outside. No luck on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Pass to Johnson. From the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. And here is Barrett. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Hart. The three. Poke loose. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Barrett. Outside for Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Randall.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Bridges outside. From the high post. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Now a timeout called by New York. We'll take a quick...
Your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Knicks. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Into the lane. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton.
Hey, you can't...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Claxton can't get it to go. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Johnson, 6 to shoot. No good there. Some solid defense from Barrett. Hart finds Brunson. Now Randall. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Barrett. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Bridges. Hard against Dinwiddie. Going inside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Bridges outside. Inside. Johnson passes to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls in the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. He takes it in, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cuff, nicely done.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Finney Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's what you call using your body, playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Outside Hart. Randall outside. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Allie is always thinking.
19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Royce O'Neal. Also Ben Simmons out there. Seth Curry is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Thomas in at the 2. Now here's Quickly. Driving inside, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Thomas. And here's Harris. And here's Curry for 3. Simmons controls the rebound and the putback.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Harris's shot is good.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Timeout called, the Knicks. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. New York trailing. Endorsed for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Barrett can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's O'Neal. Harris outside. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Randall outside to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Seth Curry.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
The first free throw is good. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. Brunson's got 5 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Harris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Toppin outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Thomas, guarded by Rose. Curry against Toppin. Here's Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. On the wing quickly. Oh, the double clutch. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Toppin outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Left side Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 6 points.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
And And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
And a big round of applause for your
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Dinwiddie, right side. Bridges outside. Barrett against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Barrett, and there's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Out to the wing. Johnson inside, guarded by Barrett. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from 3-point range. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Finney Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside Barrett. And the shot goes down. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Finney Smith. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Barrett. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Finney Smith.
2 minutes.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Bridges. Some solid defense from Barrett. For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Hart can't hit.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Claxton. That shot off. And New York will come the other way. And it's Robinson penetrating. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I think, obviously, the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well. Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside Finney Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. And there's the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Hart. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Down low. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now the Nets with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Spins. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So we see the Nets get the win here.
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the one. Now here's Randall.
Oh, man!
You gotta have guts and heart to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of bucket.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Barrett against Wagner. Some nice passing by New York here. And Randall throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Fultz. Here's Banchero. It's intercepted. Pass to Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great had recognition out on the floor. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Fultz.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
And the second free throw, good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Brunson scanning the floor. Randall outside.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson against Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
And here's Brunson. Ball's knocked loose. Hart with it, now guarded by Fultz, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it again. Driving inside. He lays it in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Now, here's Suggs. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Tips it up, and Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got his second bucket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Randall passes to Brunson. Over Fultz. Brunson, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Pulls up on the wing. Can't hit that one. Julius Randle getting it done for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is...
Your Knicks City Kid.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Suggs. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, I like watching Fultz use his ball handling skills. Excellent purpose with the dribble. Knows how to shake free to get a shot.
Brunson kicks to Randall. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 3. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Out to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
The pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. Robinson with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. The Knicks leading by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hart kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Carter. Over Randall. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And Suggs throws it down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Pass to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Up top, Fultz. Brunson covering. Fultz, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hart, wide open. He fires. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Off the left rim and out. Banchero dishes to Fultz. Wagner passes to Fultz. Back to Wagner. To the inside. Fultz against Hart. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fultz.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Passes it to Hart. Back to Randall. To the wing on the left. New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Now Fultz, and some good action to the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
The Knicks, 24. The Magic, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. He was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of times.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center. And then Toppin with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Mark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possession. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Toppin passes to Grimes. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Quickly. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now the pass to Quickly. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Isaac. He takes it in. 5 on the clock from deep. Rose. Rebounded by Isaac. And it's Harris with the ball for Orlando. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Grimes. And stolen by Wagner. It's tipped. Here's Isaac. A beautiful reverse layup.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Here's Bowl. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Outside Rose to the left side wing. Here's Toppin. Back to Rose. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Isaac. They get it back. From deep, Rose, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. Now here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks to Harris. From deep, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
New York leading by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hartenstein passes to Grimes. Quickly with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Quickly's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Wagner kicks to Bowl. Here's Anthony. Out to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Over Quickly. Harris, no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. So here's Toppin, guarded by Harris. Here's Rose. And it's Orlando with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bull. And he makes that one. Bull's got his second basket of the game. New York leading by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Rose. Pass to Grimes. Toppin with it. That one's not going to go. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Toppin. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the foul. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's the three. Hart, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 11.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Lets it go. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Robinson finds Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Barrett. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. And Carroll passes to Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Carter did this against high-level college competition, consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Back to Randall. And Hart has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Clock at 4.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Back to Wagner. Takes a three. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Out to Barrett. Randall outside. Just 5 on the clock. To get open is Robinson. Misses off the right iron. The Magic trail by 8. Fultz with the ball. Brunson picks him up.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
Fultz, no good on the free throw. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Randall dishes to Barrett. Back to Randall. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. New York missing again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Carter down low. Barrett covering. 8 feet away. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hart, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Passes it to Randall. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Boy, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
Fultz. Yes!
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Barrett finds Hart. Back to Barrett. Releases. To get open is Robinson. And they get it back. Randall surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Misses the 3. And here's Banchero. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. So a close game sees New York take this. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
are teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. Clock at 6. Pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Another shot. There's Fultz with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Brooklyn ball. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson with it. For 3, Bridges. That shot, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wagner outside. From deep three-point range. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money. And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Suggs, and he dunks it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
And it's Wagner missing for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 of 3 from the floor to the middle. Puts up the 8-footer, and again, it's Brooklyn.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Carter from 12 feet. Rebounded by Johnson.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie, hounded by Fultz. The 11-footer. Dinwiddie, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Top of the key. Fultz can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Outside Fultz. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Fultz against Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 19-footer from the baseline. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. .40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Left side Fultz. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets get it back. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Second shot opportunity. Finney-Smith's shot is off. On the wing, Suggs. Covered by Johnson. Carter can't get it to go. Outside Johnson. Over Suggs. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front. Lead.
Your next youth team.
There's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. The 3 from Banchero. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Outside Johnson. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Bridges has got his second basket of the game. Orlando trailing here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. Pass to Bridges. Inside, 5 to shoot. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside Fultz. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Tries the spin move. Here's Claxton. For 3, Bridges. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Fultz. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. Back to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Johnson against Fultz. The 3 from Suggs. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. To the inside. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
There's a screen. Pass to Dinwiddie. On the take, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Fultz passes to Carter. And that one's long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Wagner. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
For 3, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Mikal Bridges has been.
22. Magic. 12.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him. And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Here he goes. The 3 is up. Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And the Magic shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And here's Harris outside. And the 3-pointer goes.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Thomas. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the Magic pushing it up now.
Dude, that's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Curry with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Harris outside. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Thomas. Pass to O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
Curry against Anthony. Wagner.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
And it's Wagner missing.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Back to Curry. Outside Simmons. The kick out. Curry. Pass to O'Neal from behind the arc. And he can't get that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Thomas. Simmons with it. Out to Harris.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
From the wing, it's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Isaac's shot is off.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Curry. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
The pass-first nature of Simmons, fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Anthony. Out to Harris.
Brooklyn foul. Captain Thomas. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, stolen by Harris.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And stolen by Simmons. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Harris has got room. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Count that one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Thomas. From deep. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Harris down low. And a nice finish on the layup. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Right wing. Simmons with a screen on Harris. Wagner with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Harris against Curry. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Your Nets.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Inside, here's Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 12.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Wagner for three. The rebound by the Nets. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Dinwiddie with it. Fultz picks him up. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Finney Smith up top. Back to Dinwiddie. Oh, stolen by Fultz. In transition, the Magic on the run. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Bridges. Back to Johnson. Tries to save it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Last quarter of play. About 2 minutes in now. Outside Fultz. To the left side wing. Pass to Suggs. Driving in, and the shot goes in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Bridges, left side. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
Questionable shot selection in that lead. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Bridges with it. Wagner picks him up. Outside Finney Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Simmons is checked in for Claxton. And he's good on the second. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Johnson. Bridges, left side. Wagner against Dinwiddie. Dives for it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Simmons with it. Dinwiddie outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets. Pass to Suggs. And he drives in. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Nets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mikal Bridges.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Fultz passes to Carter. Up and in on the layup.
I don't know what's going on with Carter tonight, but something has him motivated in a major way, and they'll ride him for as long as they can.
Outside Finney Smith.
Orlando foul. Paulo Banchero. His 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Now Dinwiddie. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel.
matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Here's Finney Smith. 5 to shoot. Bridges trying to free himself up, and Finney Smith gets it to go.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Randall. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
2 points, that one goes.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Claxton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Brooklyn. The pass to Barrett. Here's Hart. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall passes to Brunson. Randall no good. Nets leading by 5. To the paint, here's Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Randall outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Nets. Brunson, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Stolen. Randall outside. Right side Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Randall surveying the D. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. It's a 5-point game. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Robinson with the block. Barrett with the ball. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Net.
Please give a big round of applause for your Knicks Youth 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
We've got Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. Johnson down low. Brunson covering. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one a little long.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
At the heart. Randall outside. Some nice passing by New York here. There at the pass to Hart. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 3. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Claxton. He's got 6. That one good for 2.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And it's Hart, top of the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Hart's got 7.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Buckets.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Outside for Randall. Brunson the pass to Randall. Second chance shot. And Randall throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Dinwiddie. Johnson left side. On the wing, Bridges. There's the try, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie left side. Passes it to Finney Smith. In In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's the pass to Finney Smith. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the left wing. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Hard against Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Oh, that's blocked. Here's Dinwiddie. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
24. The Knicks. 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 3 side. And the basket by Curry.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now, here's Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Outside Curry. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside for Curry. Pass to Simmons. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Thomas dishes to Simmons. Basket good. Simmons got his first bucket in this one. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
For the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Toppin's got the game tied up here for New York.
Good job from Toppin just completing a play that time through contact.
Curry looking it over. It's Thomas, high post. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And New York will come the other way. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Quickly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickly. Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Simmons, a screen on Quickly. Thomas passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Out to Harris. Rose dishes to Toppin. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
10 seconds.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Outside Rose. Back to Toppin. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Now here's Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Bridges. To stop the drought. Got a piece of it. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Lets it go with a 3. New York, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's deflected. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6. Over to the wing. Claxton the pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 5. And a fast break now for New York. Robinson down low. He's against Bridges, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those 2 things very well.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down low, Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
A shot's good from Claxton.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Out to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Floats one up. High post try. And they'll get another chance. It's Barrett on the wing. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Bridges outside. Into the lane, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Randall. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Here's Randall. Johnson with the rebound. Nets have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bridges up top. Johnson outside to take the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Bridges outside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No good from Finney-Smith. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Barrett. Passes to Hart. It's Randall with the drive. A rebound by the Nets. There is 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Randall outside. Back to Robinson. And they pick up 2. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Look for signs of Randall trying to continue to improve as a passer, as he was unselfish on that play.
Hard against Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. For 3. Randall grabs the board. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Dinwiddie, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Fultz looking around. And there's the pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Boy, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson with it. Outguarded by Fultz. Here's Randall going inside. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Now, here's Suggs. Butner from long range. The offensive rebound. And then Carter with the dunk.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Brunson against Fultz. Brunson kicks to Hart. And he jams it with authority.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Fultz. Can't connect from short range.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hart the pass to Robinson. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Fultz against Brunson. Fultz, no good. New York leading by 4. Hart kicks to Barrett. Back to Hart. The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Carter. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, over Robinson. Pass to Banchero. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Robinson passes to Randall. Brunson with it. And Hart has it in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got 5.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Hart. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Back to Barrett. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Over in the corner, Banchero dishes it to Suggs. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fultz against Barrett. Randall passes to Robinson. Out to Barrett. For the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
It is so good to see Markelle Fultz shoot the ball with confidence, showing why he was the overall #1 pick in the draft.
And Brunson, here we go. It's Hart on the wing. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4.
Fans, your Magic Youth Dance team. Put your hands together.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the 5 slot.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Fultz. Robinson with the block. Now the pass to Banchero. Here's Wagner. That one no good. Nice D from Barrett. Outside for Robinson. The tray. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 7.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start.
Tries again. And Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got his second basket.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there. Brunson against Fultz. Barrett kicks to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Carter's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Barrett. Now Hart. Suggs with the steal. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson the pass to Hart. Kicks it to Barrett. Trying to get open is Robinson. And Barrett gets it to go.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Wagner from long range. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barrett finds Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Brunson with it. Clock at 6. Passes it to Hart. 1:21 left in the first half. No good with the layup. There's the lob to Carter. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall passes to Hart. That one goes in. Hart's got 9.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And there's the drive. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. .54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Fultz. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's 7 points for Markelle Fultz.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Brunson kicks to Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. With the putback. And Robinson is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Releases. Can't nail the jump.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brunson finds Randall. Outside for Robinson. Now, here's Hart. Over Suggs. And the shot is long. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Magic, 17. The Knicks, 22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Anthony, and there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Harris on the wing. He's paired with Isaac. Mo Wagner out there with Bull. And it's Anthony in at the point. This is out there for Orlando. Now, quickly. After Cole Anthony missed from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The pass to Bull. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Rose goes in. Toppin with it. Now Bull defending. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly kicks to Rose. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bull, the pass to Wagner. He feeds it to Bull. Out to Harris. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now, here's Toppin. Quickly finds Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Anthony. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Isaac. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose kicks to Quickly. Grimes passes to Rose. Driving in. New York needs to get off a shot. Quickly with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Rose. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Anthony down low. Quickly covering. Rose against Isaac. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 6. From 20 feet out, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Quickly's got his first basket.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Wasted no time on that one.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Rose passes to Toppin. And stolen by Wagner. Shoots. Here's Harris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Isaac. Pass to Quickly. To the right side. Over Harris. And it's Quickly missing. The Magic trail by 5. Out to Anthony. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Goes back up. Here's Wagner. And he lays it straight in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Rose passes to Quickly. Out to the right wing. Outside Rose. From outside the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 to the floor so far in the third. Here's Bull. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Rose scanning the floor. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 3. And when we return,
Please give a big round of applause.
and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. Brunson up top. The feed now to Robinson. Tart wide open. He fires. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. The Magic trail by 3. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett inside the 3-point line. Brunson kicks to Randall. Brunson the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hart. No good on the shot. And Orlando the other way now. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And finished off by Banchero.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Fultz. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hart the pass to Randall. Out to Barrett. Outside Robinson. Here's Brunson. Back to Randall. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Bucket is good. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
The pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Good on the shot. And that's now 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. And he nails that one right through the net.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Passes it to Hart. Up top, Randall. 6 to shoot. And Brunson, here we go. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ben Carroll. That's to Fultz. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:17 left in the game. Hart the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, this young kid is fun. Randall proving that the moment, not too big for him.
Now Fultz. Have the space there, but it's offline. 59 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the pass to Brunson. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. Barrett against Wagner. Feeds it to Randall. Back to Barrett. With the fadeaway. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Wagner outside. Suggs dishes to Carter. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Goes up again. So it's New York picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
To the best kid.
with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Here's Claxton. The shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Suggs. Here's Fultz. Over Dinwiddie. Fultz finds Carter. Another shot. He got a piece of it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Spins. Now Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Fires the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, BA, the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Outside Johnson. Oh, stolen by Fultz. In transition, the Magic on the run. Back to Carter. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Fultz. Back to Suggs. Left side Fultz. Here's Banchero. Wagner on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Brooklyn with the board.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Inside, Finney-Smith. And a two-handed jam.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Banchero. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Wagner against Johnson. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Claxton, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the paint. Here's Suggs, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. Don't.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Suggs no good. The Nets with a lead.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Claxton. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Grant.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Johnson with a bucket.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 8-point game. The 3 from Banchero. And the Magic again can't hit for Brooklyn. They've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Banchero. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Finney-Smith up top. Here's Suggs. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Finney-Smith. Takes it inside. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Fultz. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And for the Nets, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. Tries again. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. To the inside. Carter drops in the layup for two.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bridges outside. Johnson against Wagner. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Orlando trailing here. Down low. Here's Fultz. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 2.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter. That's good from Bridges. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
Your Magic 23, the Nets 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Orlando leading. We've got Cole Anthony. Goga Batadze is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bol in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brooklyn with the ball, Curry with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Thomas. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Magic shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Batadze. Back to Anthony. Second chance effort. Here's Bol. Got it. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Outside Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. And Orlando the other way now. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive grit.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Brooklyn trailing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Inside. And stolen by Simmons. It's 2-on-1. Here's Thomas. Off the mark there with a 3. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Here's Bol. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In transition, the Magic on the run. And that one's good. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
against Anthony. The three, here's Harris, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry against Anthony. High post Batase. Out to Anthony. The three. Hits the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Simmons. Back to Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots from 14. The bank shot, no good. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anthony with it. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Batase can't hit. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Curry with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Right side Curry. Pass to Thomas. Back to Curry. Harris outside. Tipped. To the middle. Here's Wagner to the wing, right side. Here's Bowl. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Give him 8 points now.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Bowl. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. No good, a bit long that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Bowl. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Substitution on the court.
There's Fultz with a three. Doesn't go for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Met.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Carter. Wagner, right side. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic. The first free throw is good. Bowl, he's checked in for Carter. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. He does not get the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Banchero. With the floater. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. And they double up Simmons. Ooh, poked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Wagner for 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
To take the lead. Going inside. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Bridges outside. Outside Simmons. Bridges passes to Johnson. And the basket is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Moving it up. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
There's the drive. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Bull. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Simmons. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Off target at the rim. Orlando trailing here. On the wing, Suggs. Outside Fultz. Driving to the basket. Here's Bull. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Dinwiddie goes in. Count it. Good. And the Nets lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Wagner to take the lead. The rebound by the Nets. Left side Simmons. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. Up top Dinwiddie, hounded by Fultz. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Here's Suggs. Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Bridges. Now Dinwiddie.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.